So I'm standing here with Adam, and this is a patient who, pause that for me, great, who has had some interventions in his esophagus previously. He has Barrett's esophagus, and for a number of years. He has had high-grade dysplasia. He has had some treatment, I think. RFA previously, so radiofrequency ablation previously. And now we're here to assess his Barrett's. Now, just to say to you that we have low suction in department, and it may be that we have to jump out of the case at any point in time. We therefore, for this, will probably not use too much acetic acid. Maybe we can use a little bit. But I would like now, based upon the lessons, so people are so quick to take off the pores, like it's desperation desperate to remove the pore. Like it's incredible. So pause image, because then we get an overview. And actually, let's talk about first the overview situation. So just come back a bit. Unfreeze. You can now unfreeze, inflate a lot. Yeah, a lot. A maximum possible. Now pause. Okay. So it's incredible the difference in the image that is now obtained versus what was previously. Like maybe before you could have said, well, this is a C, don't unpause. No. This is a C, 25, whatever, like much longer than it now looks, because now you have quite an appreciation that this is not a long segment of Barrett's anymore. I mean, in the distance, we can see the top of the gastric folds, I think. Yes. We can see that there is some in the 8 o'clock type orientation. Residual Barrett's with maybe some squamous growing out. We come back to that. But actually, in the 3 o'clock position, for example, there is not even any gastric folds anymore, let alone any Barrett. So this image is critically important. The combination of distension, the combination of insufflation, the combination of backing up, cleaning the lens, getting clarity, all critically important. So this is when I'm training in Barrett's, the first image that I want to get. And of course, sometimes with a 20 centimeter Barrett, you cannot take this image, but this is very useful because when we then come back to this patient and we look at this, we can have some appreciation of what's going on. All right. So now learning the lessons of what we did, and I'm going to stop talking, of what we did in the last case. Please take us through Barrett's assessment in this case, giving your findings as you go.
So I'll unfreeze first. So we want to make sure that we have good insufflation on our white light inspection. We'll start with white light. And I'm noticing that the circumferential RFA ablation from a few months ago seems to have been quite effective, as this was previously a C14M15 Barrett's. We'll take pictures as we come up. I see there are some islands here. I think the majority are kind of in this 7, 8 o'clock orientation.
So you're hitting quite an important point. We took an overview of the gastroesophageal junction, assuming that the Barrett's